So many people who begin their search in competitive areas in northern Michigan, such as Petoskey and Boyne City, end up finding themselves expanding their search, and that oftentimes includes Gaylord, Michigan. Hi, I'm Geno D'Angelo, and if you've come to my channel, you are probably considering making a move to northern Michigan, and I want to be your resource and give you an inside advantage in an extremely competitive market. In fact, we actually just had a client, Jillian, who found us through one of these videos, wanted to buy a house in either Petoskey or Boyne City. And after a couple of months of looking, she reached out to us and asked, what about Gaylord? And I told her that Gaylord is one of my favorite places in terms of bang for your buck. She looked at a couple of houses there and actually found one that she loved for almost half the price of what she was looking to spend in Petoskey or Boyne City. One of the things I personally love about Gaylord is the quality of life based on the cost of living. You still get the same up north feel. There's still plenty of woods, rivers, ski hills, and golf courses like everywhere else in northern Michigan, but typically at a much lower price. For instance, the average home sale last year in Petoskey was $492,000, while in Gaylord it was only $263,000, which is a significant difference. Gaylord is also a much bigger area than Petoskey, with 109 sales last year, while only 62 in Petoskey. And I believe the amount of houses for sale in Gaylord is why we haven't seen the prices get driven up, such as in Petoskey, Harbor Springs, or Boyne City, where there are fewer houses. When there are more houses available, they can absorb the demand better than some of those other places. Also, I love Gaylord's recreational opportunities. There's plenty of trails for snowmobiling, side-by-siding, golf courses, as I mentioned before, and plenty of lakes if you want to enjoy the water. Youth hockey is also very big in Gaylord because it has a very large sportsplex, which I think is a great place to go and watch some local kids play hockey, as well as pickleball, yoga classes, and even an indoor pool. And if you love winter, then you're going to love Gaylord. It has a bunch of snowmobile trails and also a really nice ski resort, the Otsego Club, which has 32 downhill ski runs, tubing, cross-country skiing, and even snowshoeing. Also, Treetops is another great ski hill in Gaylord with 25 runs. It even has dog sledding and horse sleigh riding in the winter months. Now, I'll be honest, if you don't like winter, Gaylord probably isn't the place for you. But if you end up transferring there for a job and are reluctantly stuck with dealing with the winter, I'm here to tell you summer in Gaylord is still a great time as well. With many area lakes, there is plenty of fishing and boating for everybody that wants to enjoy the water. Gaylord is also home to some great festivals and is really a vibrant community. In fact, one of my son's favorite events during the summer season is the Alpenfest, where they actually shut down the downtown area and set up a fair and carnival with rides and games and carnival food. And again, my son just loves it. One thing you may have seen on the news lately is how many job opportunities are coming to Gaylord, most notably Amazon. It was really shocking when I came across the story on the internet about how Amazon was opening a distribution center in Gaylord, Michigan, of all places. Now, when you travel around the state, specifically in Metro Detroit or Grand Rapids, it's not uncommon to see an Amazon fulfillment center. However, it was the last thing I thought I would ever see in northern Michigan. In fact, I even heard that Amazon bought part of the Gaylord airport to make bringing packages in easier. It seems that every time I have a conversation with somebody about Gaylord, they're really curious how the influx in jobs from Amazon, Menards, and a couple of others are going to affect the housing market in Gaylord. And while I don't have a crystal ball, my guess is it's going to cause the home prices to go up, because when you bring that many jobs to the area with only a limited amount of houses, the demand is going to cause the prices to rise, because that's just how demand works. So in conclusion, I love Gaylord. I think for now, it is still one of the best places in northern Michigan to buy a home at an affordable price. And I do see that changing over the next couple of years with how many different things are happening in Gaylord. So now is a great time to get in from an investment standpoint and buy a house that will likely be worth a lot more in the near future. If after watching this video, you'd like to learn more about Gaylord and what's happening, or anything northern Michigan real estate related, please reach out to me directly at 231-487-6141.